Previously on Saving Throw. Our intrepid heroes got into a big fight with some Broken Sky cultists and raided their hidden chapel.
A stiff breeze would kill this dude right now.
So you're saying 1 hit point. Okay.
I'm not saying 1 hit point. I'm just thinking it very
I thought
loudly.
somebody was going to say I'll give it a stiff something, but you know.
Searching the basement, the team found a bunch of strange bullshit, including a very old crystal device, and Jones found a magical Imperial seal very out of place. And after a conversation with the most annoying cultist in the world, we went to investigate a dock nearby to the cult's hideout.
That's a gift from her. Herself. She gave that to us. Can you believe it?
So like, okay, cool. Your sky god gave you a rock. Wow.
Finding nothing but a battered dock and the wreckage of a small boat, our team left with a small collection of items, some confusion, and no clear direction. Will they get to the bottom of this mystery before whatever's out there gets to them? Find out now as we enter part 1 of the finale to Saving Throw, Dark Times in Bright Harbor. Hello everyone and welcome back to Saving Throw, our Actual Play D&D podcast right here on Save Data. I'm Chris, I'll be your Dungeon Master, and I will be your backup prom date. I'm joined by Zach playing Alistair Noble Drifter, our bard.
Whoa!
Prij playing Ashbal Raymorant, sorcerer.
Hello.
Jason playing Chiron Hemlock, our monk/doctor.
Ho. Ho ho.
Oh!
Elise playing, Elise as Win the Turtle Druid, #stay winning.
Yo.
And David playing Jennifer Many Shields, the Rune Knight.
Shields.
I genuinely did not remember that Junver's last name was Many Shields. That's incredible.
I assume it's an adopted name.
Yeah, but it's still incredible.
If you like the show, if I've written here, you can't. If you like the show, you can catch it live on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/SaveDataTeam. You can catch the edited version of this podcast on our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/SaveDataTeam. And this show, this specific, very handsome show, is available on podcast platforms like Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And if you're so inclined to leave us a review on one of those bad boys, you can get a shout out and have your review read. Like Sibylla, who gave us 5 stars and wrote, "If you enjoy silly times during D&D, this is for you. It's got great mystery, jokes, and amazing dynamics between the characters and the players. Big love for the Save Data team. Their work always puts a smile on my face." Thanks, Sibylla. And you, dear listener, if you want a shout out, leave us a review on whatever platform or tweet about the show. I'll take either. Either way, tag us on Twitter, Discord, or whatever, and let us know what you want to say in your shout out, and we'll read it for you. And finally, if you want to go the absolute extra mile, you can support us on Patreon. That's patreon.com/SaveDataTeam. For just $2 a month, you get access to all our VOD channel where you can watch all of our streams unedited forever. For $5 a month, you get to vote on what we do for our variety streams, and you can have yourself included in this very D&D campaign as an NPC. And lastly, for $10 a month, you get your name included in this Patreon song.
Oh, that's me. I have to change it. I literally was like, yeah, I'm on autopilot. Wait, where's my cursor? Okay, my cursor is gone. Okay, there it is.
One time I don't make Zach do the Patreon thing.
Yeah, I was shocked. Okay.
Gotta thank 'em all, our Patreons. Burger Bun, Fluffguff, Sunayama, Philo, Dave, Hollicha, and Sofino. HSM, Ernless, Crow Knight, Danny, Antilester, Kevin Nation, Shadowed, Navi. Miss Meg, Winter, Jacob, Bell, Tucko, Sensei, Arky, Forensic, Technical, JFJ, Mystic, Woody. Leprechaun, A1, Narwhal, Go, Zeppeli, Sheperstein, Boomer, Emily, Relive, Jolie, The Red Fighter, DJ, Moon, Philo, Sherlock's, T-Flower, Stillart, Ami, Borshock, Dessert Boy Man, Elijah Sly, Rick Rat, Katja, Traveling in a Box, and Snowcat, Naruka, Yongi, Chrysanthro, Phil, Written Word, Shade the Punisher, Sibylla. Thank 'em, gotta thank 'em all, our Patreons.
That's a lot of nuts! I forgot how he yells it.
I love that. The first thing was, as soon as I unmuted the microphones was Chris saying that's a lot of nuts. But yeah.
That's a lot of nuts. And lastly, thanks to people that make this show happen, including Will and Karen from Subpixel for the Saving Throw logos, Nez for the character art of our party, CZE Peku for our battle maps, Bardify and Michael Gelfi Studios for the music you're hearing. It'll be a mix throughout the thing. And you can find all those links in the description below. That's for the YouTube people. For people here, sorry. Okay. Without further ado, let's play Dungeons & Dragons.
What?
And let's talk about what's currently going on.
Yeah.
We went to see the Cult of the Broken Sky. We investigated. We found confusing stuff, but ultimately no missing people, no missing boat, no Pringles.
Yeah,
no...
Chris, can I complain to you, the Dungeon Master, that you set up 3 options for us to solve and none of them had the answer we needed? That's good.
We gotta find those answers.
Is this a complaint or is this a praise?
No, it was a good compliment. Actually, at the end of the episode, I was mad personally, and then I thought about it and I was like, well, actually, it's pretty smart that none of the answers are the answers we want. So good job.
So we also went to investigate a dock nearby the gang's hideout, the cult's hideout, to discover that it had been smasherooed, just like the harbor itself. And now we have returned to town, and I'm assuming you guys wanted to go back to the barracks to get some rest in.
I guess.
We kind of left it in a state last time.
Thanks to your silent fight that we had, I didn't use any spell slots, so
I
did take damage, bro.
Literally, the only resource I used was 1 wild shape.
Yeah,
I took damage and saw a god, so I call that a good day.
That's pretty.
So let's say, for the sake of carrying on with the plot, that we are returning and having a little bit of a rest.
Yeah, let's regroup.
No, I don't want to rest, actually. Could you, specifically for me, don't let me rest.
Yeah, can you let Alistair have his own scene where he goes to a tavern for 6 hours and talks to every single patron?
Let me think about it. Okay, yeah, I did that. It was great. The town loves him now.
he's really pushing for that mayor role. For the first time since arriving in Bright Harbor, you have gotten a proper chance to rest. At least without the impending thought of, oh god, we have to go raid a cult, what's literally a death cult's home base tomorrow. Instead, you're left with the impending thought of what? What's next? What's left? What's the missing piece of the puzzle we have here? So I'm leaving this as a more flexible rest than like you have to all sleep for X amount of hours. I'm saying you guys are all in the small bunk room of the town's barracks, and presently you're alone. It's just the 5 of you here in the building. It's nearly sundown. The unfortunate side effect of your nocturnal work is that you've now developed like a sleep schedule that can only be called Elise-like.
That's good.
So I'm going to open up with some time for you guys to talk as a party about what, basically.
So what leads do we have?
Matt,
Let's go over this.
What the fuck? Like, none of the things... We spent so much time exploring 3 different leads, and none of them had any answers relevant. Well, maybe not any, but... I'm pissed we haven't solved this yet.
Well, while we haven't exactly sort of solved anything, I feel more and more confident crossing off certain suspects on our list. I'm now feel fairly convinced the Wind Yoinkers and the Dictomancer have nothing to do with any of this, while the cult, in my opinion, remains, by and large, the most promising lead.
Well, one of them is definitely dead. The other is still missing, but yes, I do think the Dictomancer is not a prime concern anymore.
No, after
we ever
our
think
brief
the Dictomancer
after our
did
brief
it?
encounter, I feel relatively confident saying this is not. This is a little above his pay grade.
Did we think he did it? I thought we just thought he had leads, potentially.
Well,
I didn't think the Dictomancer stole the ship.
well, I don't even think he has leads at this point.
Here's a thought. We know that there's some sort of sea creature, something in the water, something manipulating the water.
Correct.
And we don't know, we don't think the Wind Yoinkers are in on it.
Highly unlikely, in my opinion.
However, we may have left a bit of a rough impression. They do have a boat and capable crew. So what I'm
Is this
saying
because you
is-
got the T-shirt? I mean, you can just join them if you want to. It's fine.
I wrap the t-shirt around my neck like a scarf.
Like a cool bandana or scarf. Okay, like an ascot.
Yeah, like an ascot.
It could be raised that there might be another attack near the dock or something like that in our time of rest anyway. That creature could attack at any point. I,
So
for one,
that's-
would like to see it.
That's actually a really good point that Karen brings up, and something I want to talk about. So you guys returned to town. You were gone overnight. There was no attack this time. Nobody went missing. Nothing got smashed up.
Oh shit! That's huge. Let's just go to the mayor and say we solved it.
I mean, I think the fog's still here, I assume.
Well, you know, weather is wild,
You
so
were explicitly brought here to get rid of the fog.
fuck.
Well, you were brought here for several reasons. One of which is
Just find the nearest door-to-door salesman that sells vacuum cleaners and suck it out of the air. It's not a big deal.
For once, I'm on Team Chiron.
Question, is the fog thick enough like in a Scooby-Doo episode where I can cut it into a donut and eat the fog?
easily could cut it into like a slice of cake or something, or a
Then
sandwich.
Then should we just eat all the fog?
I mean, to be honest, I don't think there's a problem with this.
What if we pay a trip to the mayor, and we tell him that we dealt with this cult and just gauge his reaction, because I think he's got something to do with this, so we can kind of try to get some information from him just by asking him.
I
some
think
of these
you have a
questions.
very good point, Chiron. And
Yeah, I think
I want to see the man
great
sweat.
idea.
Chiron, that's a weird way of putting it.
Is he a
but
man or is he a rooster?
I would love to see this son of a bitch squirm.
I'd also like to re-examine that map we found. Now that we are back in the city, we should try and, if we can, see if there are any particular marks or lines on that map that seem to be centralized around a single location. And
We seem to come to the conclusion that this map and the markings on it were made by somebody who was working for the Empire. Do we want to go to Thea? And
Correction. So the map has nothing to do with. The map is not imperial in nature. The seal, the lock, that magical piece of paper, that is what.
Sorry. That is what I meant. Whoever placed the seal on this map was imperial in nature. Should we report this to Thea, who may not be on the level that we think she is?
I mean, can send
there's
it.
also a similar case
I mean-
to mysterious magic objects. We could also, if we felt necessary, have her take a look at the scrying stone that we discovered.
I forgot about the fucking nerd rock we got. Yes, we could show somebody the nerd rock. Also, Ash,
you should send.
Ash, you shooting some fucking eggplant emojis? What's
Okay,
going
we're about
on?
to make the same joke. All right,
Yeah.
that's cool.
I'm on the same page, Junva. Where are we at? What's the plan?
To sort of like push you guys along. I like all of these ideas. I think that going to investigate the mayor, I guess not investigate, go and chat with the mayor is a good idea. I also think that calling up the Shadow Guard could be a good idea. Or if we're indecisive, I can read something. All three of these could equally forward the plot, I would say.
Yeah.
I think
we could go.
Do we want to take a vote?
Yeah, I think we should vote.
Look, I hate cops.
Is this you or win? I mean, yeah, fair, but
I say we go fuck up the mayor. And by fuck up I mean talk to.
yeah, I mean, I would love to put the screws on the mayor. I'm not gonna lie, it sounds
I
really
feel like
fun.
the mayor will either be a very quick conversation and we can go do something else after, or helpful and a longer conversation, in which case we keep winning, you know?
Ooh, I have a really good idea if we talk to the mayor.
Are you gonna do your fake pirate accent? I can't wait.
Like three of us say, let's talk to the mayor. Let's
No,
talk to the
but
mayor.
I will need Vin's help.
Ooh.
All right, let's go test this son of a bitch,
Shall
and
we
I
head
can
to the mayor?
I can
Shall we head to
siphon
the mayor's office?
I can siphon out some of his ectoplasm if you really want me to.
Oh
and
my
go
God,
from
Kyron.
there.
He's not a ghost.
Yeah, what? Ectoplasm.
Is he a ghost? Fuck,
He's a
he should've been
ghost man?
mayor.
Shit.
Plot twist?
Chris, you should
I
missed
gotta
out
get
on
a little bit
great
closer to him to
twist.
find out. Actually,
This whole town was ghosts.
I do want to convey to Win my plan. Hey, I have the ability charm of the spell charm. When you can give me a bonus on a roll.
I sure can.
So that could be a thing we'd go for. Just throwing that out there.
Using charm on a
Calling the
politician.
mayor.
Using charm on a politician.
What,
Listen,
he,
like it.
He
That's
hasn't
just
done
called
that too?
lobbying.
that's
what it's for.
I roll with advantage to charm politicians. Come on.
David, that was good.
I know.
Okay, so let's say we're gonna head to the mayor's office.
Sure.
Let's head to the mayor's office.
I'll change art. Okay, so as we head back out into the streets are barren this time as you cross through the fog. The only people you see are the occasional guardsman with a torch on a relatively tight patrol as you pass countless locked and shuttered houses. It's oh, you guys came in. I'm gonna say you kind of hung out overnight and rested a bit, got your plan together, and it's now morning-ish. And it's the kind of time that people should be getting up and going and doing their daily routine. I have to go to work, honey, that kind of stuff. But no, this town is locked down more or less. And as you are walking, the fog is really dense, more so than it has been since probably that night that you were there by the dock and it got wrecked. And as you approach the mayor's office, you notice the fog sort of parts a bit as you sort of enter the courtyard in front of the, I guess, mayoral building of the town, the city hall equivalent.
Foghorn, you
and
motherfucker.
I am
find
Fantasy Moses.
you find the mayor's office building to be unguarded, and even more off-putting as the dim amount of sun that breaks through. The fog sort of paints the building in a red and blue. Alistair, can I have a perception check?
Me? Perception?
Yeah. Well, whoever. This is your idea, so yeah, I'm saying yes.
The worst time for a nat 1, baby.
Alistair, no!
Maybe not the worst time, but not a good
Yeah,
time.
there are worse times, like when you're making a death save.
That was a nat 1, though. I cannot lie about that.
You notice nothing.
Yeah,
of
that's
interest.
fair. That's fair.
Alistair, why are you looking at the sky right now? Look at the building, dude.
Look look how pretty the clouds are.
You can't see it.
They,
There's fog.
they blend in with the fog so well. You can't tell where the fog ends when the sky begins. Was that the first roll of the evening and I rolled that one? Wow, that sucks.
You're off to a great tone, my man.
That means
So as
I'm
you
only
all-
going to nail the rest.
As you all approach the building proper, you with even passive perception, you can see the front door to this building is hanging on a single hinge, clearly bashed in.
Oh, shit. Well, we
And-
noticed that.
And beyond it, you see the first sets of corpses.
Oh no!
First,
That's so bad. What?
first set of corpses.
Guards, they appear to be guardsmen from the town, a job description that is radically becoming more dangerous by the day. Chiron and Wynn can I have investigation checks.
You sure can.
Oh,
That's my investigate.
fuck.
My investigation is plus
That's-
one.
You're not gonna
That's a
believe
9.
this. You're not gonna believe
No,
this.
another nat one?
God, that one.
Oh, no! Win, please save us, Win!
I got a 9.
Oh, that's not great either!
That's not great.
Oh my fucking god.
Chiron is too busy, being like
Yelling at
Yeah,
Alice.
you're like,
probably.
why are you
Okay,
looking at
that's
the
fine. I like that
sky?
better.
There's
I like
dead
that
bodies.
I was gonna say he's too enamored by cadavers, but I like that angle better. Yeah, you're too busy yelling at Alistair to notice it. Wynn, you notice that these bodies are fucked up in the purest sense of the term. Bloody, torn up clothes and shit like that. But it's notable that there are corpses here, unlike at the docks beforehand.
I see.
This has to be Chiron, even though he just failed a check. Chiron, can I have a medicine check?
Okay, that's better. That is not a nat 1. That is a 17.
Thank Christ.
Chiron is not yet.
Thank Christ.
Oh shit! Dead bodies.
Oh, bodies! Let me get out my kit.
Let me get some blood.
Like I get like little like brush and like some syringes and just start going up.
So you go to inspect the corpses, and all of them have died of the same thing. Well, a mix of the same thing and blood loss, but these are slashing wounds on all of these dead guardsmen. Also, with a 17, I'll give you that all these corpses are facing towards the entryway, and most of them have their wounds on the front of their bodies as opposed to the back.
Are we talking? Good question, Chiron. Are we talking sword axe slashes, or are we talking like claws?
Hard to tell by how sloppy they are. You would probably lean more towards a claw than a sword. However, whatever cut them was very sharp, whereas a claw is more like a hook and tear item. This is a very sharp cut.
This is absolutely
could be either.
fascinating. This is incredible cuts.
Do we recognize anyone?
Straight to the core. Instant kill. Very well done. Clean. I'm almost enamored by how clean these cuts are.
I'm not
So
mad.
it's
I'm impressed.
killer, just like you, Chiron.
Chiron isn't a porn place.
A snuff film?
Well, you gotta admire the handiwork, Win. I mean, look at this. Look at this.
Stop,
Actually, if you
no.
look right here, you can see the slash goes right past the perineal tendon. It's actually pretty damn clean.
Chiron, I'm sure it's great for you, and I'm sure you're loving this. These people are dead.
Listen, I don't
And we
believe in
want to
kink
figure out
shaming,
why
but
and
I
how.
might make an exception for you, Chiron.
The thing, whatever might have killed him might be still in there, unfortunately. Now, I kind of want to get a sample real quick.
Okay,
Can
so
I-
if you
that's
wouldn't-
important
I'd like
to
to
know.
like listen. Is there any like footsteps or talking or anything that I can hear? If
Yeah. Also,
everyone,
yeah,
shut up! Shut up!
How big?
Let me
How
listen.
big is this building?
It's like a 2 to 3. I'm gonna say it's like a 2-story building. It's relatively wide. I mean, like it is the mayor's office, but it's also city hall. Like there are other things that go on here, but primarily, it's a medium-sized office building.
Okay, and we've been to the mayor's office, right? So we know.
Correct.
direct time to get back there.
It's like directly above where you're currently standing, and like the windows facing out towards the town.
Right.
Win, give me an active perception check.
Active perception. Gotcha.
Thank God it's you, not me.
That's a 10. 5 plus 5.
Maybe not.
Okay. So you do not hear anything or anything of note. You do hear like that there, like you're hearing wind whistling through the building, but nothing nothing out of the ordinary necessarily. It is raining, and as you look back outside, that fog has started to like choke in on the building more, and that like visibility that you had in the plaza outside the city hall is now pretty much gone.
Right. Great.
I think getting towards the mayor might be imperative at this moment, although this nice little ankle slice is actually getting my attention now.
Can
The place
I?
is silent, other than the wind.
Fuck it!
They're definitely
I've got
open
enough fucking spell slots because we had a long rest. I don't mind casting detect magic on this shit.
Good idea.
Okay.
Can we like run up? Can I like cautiously head up to the mayor's office first?
Yeah, I'll head up with.
Are you trying to like stealth up the
Sure.
stairs, or are you just walking relatively normally?
I mean, I'd say in between that.
I'd try to slow Ash down.
I'm being incredibly caught. Like I'm checking like my my 3 and my 9 after every step.
I'd slow Ash down if he could, because like I'll go with him, not to like stop him, but I want to make sure he knows that like that that made of these cuts are probably gonna potentially be dangerous.
I wouldn't
so.
say I'm trying to sneak
Okay.
up on something, but I'm being as cautious as possible walking up these stairs.
Roll me a stealth check. This will be more to see like how well you do at that. Like if you fail it, you're not going to make a shitload of noise. Is what I'm saying,
That's
basically.
Can I throw a help towards him for doing that?
Sure. I'll say you can like go with him.
Yeah.
And, like,
Nice.
be
Or
a-
like or give him advantage, or like because I'm trying to slow him down.
Well, you're playing you're doing
You're playing a guitar down there.
I'm trying to detect magic. Yeah, see what's going on with the fog.
Detect magic. It's only for you, right? Like other people around don't get.
Correct.
Yeah,
No, yeah, it would just be for me, and then you would tell me I could relay that.
I've got descent. I need more
Okay.
discovery. If the mayor's up there like this,
I rolled a 12.
Okay.
With advantage?
Yes.
Okay. Creeping up the stairs, you guys don't really make much noise. Maybe the slight sound of a wooden stair compressing, but nothing more than the wind that you're hearing. But you also don't hear anything from above. You don't hear any sudden movement above or anything like that. Pause. Alistair,
Yes.
as you strum your guitar, basically, just for a bit of flavor, when you normally cast detect magic, it's almost like a wave, right? A wave exiting your guitar and panning out from you. How
Yeah, I think
sound wave.
for him, especially in this case, because I think he suspects something's going on. It's almost like he's looking like he's trying to tune his guitar, but just he's casting out these waves.
Okay, I like that. Yeah. So you're this works great. So you're sort of tuning through your guitar and giving a strum every once in a while, and looking almost like you're looking for, you're trying to zero in on the type of magic, and where you might find in between illusion and conjuration or destruction like that. You're not really finding that sweet spot. It's not landing anywhere. It's sort of just magic. It's generic magic. It's not anything in particular. Damn. And the other thing that you find notable about it is that it's just kind of here. It's not like it's lingering off of the bodies like they were killed by this magic, and it's not like it is a bloodhound trail of it going up and around. It's just sort of all floating around. You might even say it's like a stench of magic.
Okay.
Is
Damn.
that similar to how we interpreted the magic of the fog?
Alistair, are you telling the folks what you just discovered?
Yeah, I mean, just to convey, because I'm sure you know, but just to make sure you know, the duration I sense presence of magic within 30 feet. The magic I sense in this way, I can use my action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object that bears the magic, and I learn its school of magic.
Yeah, so you can't zero in on school.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
In fact, with your knowledge of how that works, it would almost seem like this magic isn't of a particular school.
That's awesome. Okay, yeah, I'm like, okay, so I don't want to panic anybody, but there's a lot of magic around us, but it is not of any specific variety that I can detect. But we are in the fucking eye of the storm right now.
I'm assuming me and Chiron can't hear this because we're heading upstairs.
correct.
I'm assuming, unless Alistair's yelling, I'm assuming he's keeping it relatively normal.
That's what I was interpreting. That's why I'm not trying to.
Yeah, I don't think I would shout this up to them.
That's fine.
So
Go ahead, Win.
Alistair, when I used detect magic a few days ago, I felt the same thing. That smell of magic that you've described. It was not super strong. You're saying this is very, very strong here. It's all around us, coming from this building.
Chris, am I saying that?
It's not that it's not that it's intense. There is a lot of it, so much so that it is spread out over this area.
Okay.
Okay.
Pause on you guys. Upstairs. So you don't hear anything really happening above you, or as you creep up the stairs. Approaching the mayor's office, you see why. Compared to this room, the downstairs is in good condition.
Ah, shit.
Up here,
Oh.
the room is wrecked. Chairs smashed, the desk smashed, tables, tears and slashing marks across the walls and floors. There are more corpses here. A couple guardsmen, and among the corpses you see the mayor's aide who you met beforehand.
No mayor though, right? From our
mayor.
initial from our initial scan. Okay.
Yes. Windows have been bashed in. The rain is pouring in from the skylight in here, and like the wind is whipping through the open, no longer a window, just a hole in the wall. That's all I got for you right now.
Oh, I guess this is about going a little back. Based on Chiron's medical check, was the blood we found on these guys dry or still wet?
Fresh. Fresh-ish. Like maybe a couple hours or an hour or two. I mean, a couple is too long. But also they are wet from the rain, so it's a bit of a mixed bag.
Okay.
Just really quick, are we still splitting here? Do we want to like what's?
I think after I would cast that spell, I would be like, oh shit, Chiron and Ash are ahead. I'm
we should
gonna join.
I would run to catch up with them.
Yeah.
Or like not run, but like
Yeah.
rush.
The mayor's into the same stuff I am. That's fascinating. Wow.
That's fucked up. Also, there is a mayor.
So in here, can I have an investigation check from? Let's go Chiron and Nash because you guys were in here first.
17.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
Plus 1.
That's not bad.
11.
So not much of a difference between what you two find. So this works out. So, this is a strange kind of scenario the room is in. It's, it's wrecked, and it's like a lot of damage has been done. Is clearly signs of a scuffle here. Like, clearly it was a fight between the guardsmen, presumably the aide, and then whatever came in here. There are papers strewn about everywhere, but the thing is, nothing appears to be like missing other than the mayor. It's everything is just kind of destroyed. Like papers are knocked on the floor and like torn up and scattered around, but nothing like seeming like it wasn't like they were looking for a safe or like they were pulling the boards off the walls trying to find something. It's just kind of like the place has just been made into a mess.
Did the guards or / the aide have their weapons drawn?
Yes, so various like stabs and swords that are scattered near the corpses of the guardsmen. And on the walls of the office is written, "Nobody fucks with the Dictamancer."
No fucking way!
Scrawled in what appears to be blood.
I'm so fucking mad.
No.
I go up to the etching on the wall and try to. Could I be basically is the blood? Is that also the fresh one? Like the blood on a wall written with the Dictamancer sign? Is that fresh?
It's roughly the same level of freshness as like the corpses on the floor.
We don't have anything that like the Dictamancer wrote, do we?
No, but you have seen that phrase in graffiti in town before.
Yeah, because I'm with you. We don't know if this is actually the Dictamancer or if this is
a framing.
A frame job. Because we know, y'all, we know that the Dictamancer is kind of hated around town. We know that the cult has access to very powerful magic and a lot of people. I'm saying there's a chance. I'm not saying this is not the Dictamancer, but I'm saying there's a chance that this is a frame job.
This doesn't seem like it's the Dictamancer's handiwork. Actually, usually he would use some kind of spells or nothing martial.
Like fireballs.
Yeah, you would see some kind of spell work here if you did, or we would have detected damage around them from Alistair or Wynn could probably detect they used anything.
Who were the last two people up the stairs?
Probably myself and
Gunver, I assume.
Yeah.
Probably.
Perception check from both of you.
Cool. Oh! That's a 7, 3 plus 5.
Okay, that was a nat one.
So close to checking a mark on the bingo sheet. It rolled a 3, which is a 4.
Wow, we are rolling dog shit today.
No one has rolled above an 8 on the d20.
No, Kyron got a 17.
That's true. Yeah.
Suddenly, someone's behind you. You didn't even hear them come in.
Whoa!
You hear, Holy fuck.
Oh, okay, it's
no,
Jones.
no.
Thank God.
Standing right behind you two is Jones.
Thank God.
He's like still has his hand on like the banister of the staircase, and he's like looking at the wreckage. He goes, I came as fast as I could. You guys weren't at the barracks anymore.
Oh, Jones, it's so good to see.
Thank God it's you, Jones. Holy Christ.
Oh,
Jones, is that the Dictamancer's handwriting? Point at the blood.
Mmm.
He like walks into the room and he looks at it and like takes a while looking at it. Hang on, I gotta find the line of dialogue.
Oh, he prepped.
Shit, where the fuck is it? Oh, there he goes. I don't get it. It doesn't add up. How did that little creep do all this? Like, how the fuck did that pervert do it? How could he kill Pierre? He's just a fucking dick wizard.
do we know it was him? Do we know it was just him?
That is his handwriting. At least that's the thing he puts all over town.
Is this the office is there's like nowhere like else. There wasn't like an additional room for like the mayor's room.
No, you case the place.
Okay, so yeah,
it's like a secretary's like entrance area. And
I didn't know if we only went to like the.
Yeah, no, you look through the whole place.
Okay.
He goes, well, hang on, sorry, I need to. They found the boat. We think they found the boat.
The boat.
Oh?
Some fisherman was out late last night. Said he saw something. I don't know. He said he saw something big crashed up on the coast, some beach in the middle of fucking nowhere. I told your magic cop friends about it. They headed out a little bit to take a look, and well, while they were gone, looks like this happened.
Is there any just observations? Like, is there something like you said the rain is pouring in from the top?
Right.
Is there anything like if there's a side window in the picture, is there like another way they might have left that isn't the top or the front?
They jump out of the.
Yeah, did they go out the window? Did they fly? Like, I assume now that they might have flown out.
So with broken skylight and broken windows and the door kicked in, they really could have come in or out any of the ways.
Right.
We're I don't know if I can actually determine this, but I'll ask the question. Is the window or the skylight broken outwards?
No way of telling that information.
I assume it's just glass. Yeah.
Jones,
Well,
There
yes,
is-
I mean,
there-
like,
there-
is there more glass outside or inside?
There is a substantial amount of glass on the floor. I give you that.
Jones, do you know this fisherman? Do you know
Yeah.
what? Because if he lured all these cops away on purpose, right?
Well,
And then tipped off his little cult friends.
And if not, do you know where the dick wizard might be? Because we would love to help you fuck this dude up.
one at a time.
Fair.
So answering Win before Alistair speaks in
Fair.
like chronology here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I know of him. He's just a regular guy. And here's the thing. Was it a little weird that he was out last night? Yeah, but also people have been getting desperate, I can sympathize with him for that. You're right. It could be a trap. This could all be a trap.
Well, so if the people died out front from an attack that came from front, they didn't get ambushed from behind. So they had to have come from that area to attack them. They didn't break in from the skylight and then drop in and take them from surprise on the outside. The attack came in from the outside first, then inside, and then they probably either broke the skylight in the kerfuffle or left out the skylight, which is even more incredible because, I mean, they could fly of some sort or some kind of magically get out. So we're dealing with some intense shit.
Question, because all of these bodies that are around have been murdered with like some sort of slashing attack. Chris, is that correct?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, so at least we believe this is not actually the Dictamancer.
Also rewarding Jason for paying attention and good roleplay. Yes, because the bodies were facing towards the entranceway, and they had their attack marks on the front. So at least when the thing entered, it entered from the front.
Okay.
So the creature that might have done this, if it was a creature instead of a person, it could be a creature that could fly or a person that could fly or something. But I think we're looking, like, I don't know if the Dictomancer can, A, do this with the martial weapons, but B, fly and do what he would. He did fly, or he tried to jump and, like, fly during this thing, so.
Alistair, I'm going to say this is when you ask him about, do you know where the Dictomancer is? I think I know where to find him. Yeah.
Well, the problem is, unless he's using different tactics now than when he fought us, this cannot be the same man. Trust me, I would love to fuck up the Dictomancer, but like, unless he suddenly fucking.
Wolverine.
Well, I was going to say
this is barely 24. This is barely over 24 hours after we kicked his ass.
I
could have
think
summoned
even,
something.
Unless he suddenly became Vega from Fantasy Street Fighter, then yes.
I'm more of a fantasy flunk
I
guy.
think even if he's not the person who did this, which is very likely that he's not, seeing him and perhaps striking a deal or coming to peace with him in some way could help us find more leads.
So whatever this is, it could.
We also have the boat that just washed on shore. That's my suggestion, without a shadow of a doubt. Go there.
So he said that it currently the Shadow Guard are on the way. It would take them like a couple hours to get there.
It can't be a summon, and it can't just be something that's mindless, because somebody wrote the Dictomancer was here, so they're trying to do either they were framing him or they have some self-conscious or braggart. You know, he's got a big cock or something like that, Dictomancer. But
that's debatable.
Well, Alistair, let's not compare. Anyway, the point being is whatever did this damage had to have had some intelligent thought behind it to either try to frame him or write this message and brag about it.
Or it is him.
Yes.
I really appreciate all y'all's thought and conjecture, but here's the thing. His name's in the fucking wall. And he might have killed my best friend. So, you know.
I appreciate that.
Can I bring up one other thing?
Are you saying this to Jones?
I'm saying this to everyone.
Okay, yeah, got it.
Sure.
So, this was clearly an attack on the mayor's office, but we have no count of the mayor's body.
Yes, that is the most suspicious thing of all.
Which brings me to three possibilities. One, the mayor was not here at the time of the attack, and the person went through with the attack anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Two, the mayor has been kidnapped.
Mm-hmm.
Or, shockingly, three, the mayor was the culprit.
Or the mayor let them in.
Yeah, the mayor is part of it.
Orchestrated.
Yeah.
What if the mayor can transform into something like that could do the damage?
The mayor is a werewolf. That would be wild.
Werewolf mayor! Werewolf mayor! Werewolf mayor!
Maybe that's why he gets votes. Because he is a werewolf.
Humanoid owl. I don't think a werewolf mayor is the weirdest thing.
That's fair. Werewolves are also a thing, so like, it wouldn't be like that.
Yeah, no, I'm not weird. I'm not making a racist thing about werewolves.
Okay. Either
way, pro werewolf.
I think we have to either go like Ash said, we go to the Dictomancer right now or alert the Taya. We have to do something. I mean, as much as I would love to look at the bodies here all day, and I could hold a whole fucking
we don't need to.
Yeah, not with your point. You don't know your point.
Look, kind of handiwork here.
Chiron, we get it. I say we go talk to the Dictomancer.
House, you want to get down on this?
Everybody pause. Ash, go.
Can my communication crystal get the message "Mayor attacked" across to Taya?
Yes. So you take out the call stone and basically just like right with your I guess talon, not finger, mayor attacked, and like it burns into the surface of the stone and like sort of shimmering blue light, and then it fades into the stone.
Okay.
Ash, you forgot the eggplant.
Business first. Business first.
No, that's why you put it
Time and
at
place
the
for
end.
everything.
Put it at
It's
the end
it's
of the
pleasure
message.
for me right now. Actually,
It's
this is
part of
this
the
is best
business.
Mayor
You know
attack.
what I'm saying? It's business time.
And
Okay.
I would think for wings, and she doesn't have wings, so.
So you give her Red Bull.
Fuck off.
This episode's sponsored by Red Bull.
So while you guys have been discussing this, Jones is just kind of like staring intently at the phrase "nobody fucks the Dictamancer."
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I think Jones wants to go see the Dictamancer. I would
Jones
like to go
wants
see
to
the
kill
Dictamancer, mostly because I think the beach is a trap. I think the beach is either a trap or like a lure away, like a get us out of here so they can do shit.
Where, Jones? Where does the mayor? This isn't his actual home, is it?
Can I have an insight check, Kyron?
Ooh. Oh no. Oh no.
10.
Oh.
Jones is shaking, and like his fists are like balled at his side, and he seems something like angry or sad, something.
It must be the crocodilian rage I've heard about. Yes, I've read about this in my
Is
books.
that the name of the species?
Yes, crocodilian.
Lizard folk? I don't know.
I've studied this for many a year. Actually, I think I think you skipped this course when you were trying to,
I mean, I believe you in that. I'm just saying.
All right. What were you about to ask, Jonesy?
Basically, is this his home, or like does he stay here, or does he actually have a private like home or abode that he goes back to? Because that's where I would like to check.
I guess it's like a lair. I mean, it's not.
Mayor has a lair?
No. He's not with the Dictamancer.
A secret lair, some would say.
Wait, sorry. Oh, sorry. You talking about the mayor or the Dictamancer?
I say the mayor.
Oh, yeah. There's like a what do you call it? Like a quarters, I guess, upstairs.
Oh, it's in this building. Okay.
It's like how a governor or a president has like a residency that they live in. That's like
It's
usually
like the
cash
White
type of
House.
thing.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to check that first, if anybody would down before we leave.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'm-
Yeah. No, if the mayor lives in this building,
Yeah, I didn't know.
I
he
would
lived in this
love
building.
to
Yeah.
look at it.
Yeah.
So you guys, basically like it's a wide building up here, and it's almost like it's split into like chunks. So downstairs is like smaller offices, a general like city hall meeting room area, an entrance, yada yada. Upstairs is more like sectioned off. So there's like an office for the mayor, an office for like the town treasurer, or stuff like that. And then on the second floor, like there's a whole side of it that is the residency.
Okay.
And as you guys make your way over here,
I want to clarify something real quick because it could bite us in the butt, which is why I want to say it now. I want to ensure that Jones is with us, not running off of his own doing revenge things without us. And I also want to give him an emotional support shield.
Okay.
He takes the buckler,
Love that.
tucks it into one of his many jacket coats or long trench coat pockets.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, fine. You guys want to go, sir? Sure, I'll be here. And he's just staring.
No, I want to pull him away from the wall and make him come with us.
You can stand with him if you'd like,
Damn.
or you can try to pull him.
Damn.
I guess I'll just stay with them. That's fine. I just don't want him to run off on his own.
Right.
And go chase revenge.
So the rest of you guys go over to inspect the residency, and so it's over here that you notice the stark contrast. Whereas like over there is like windows bashed in, water and blood all over the floor, rain, wind. Over here is just a fucking regular ass building. It is untouched over here.
Interesting.
Like the calamity and the fighting never made it close to this side of the building.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
And in fact, as you pass the other offices, the treasury and like the same. Not like the doors. You open it, it's a fine door. Nothing has been kicked. Nothing has been smashed. It's in regular condition. I mean, there's a little bit of like splashing of rain on the floor from like nearby stuff, but like nothing. No damage has been done over here.
Is there like a door to his room, like, or is it just like is this like a lead into like where we go in, or is there like a specific door? Are we in his?
I'm summarizing like you.
Sorry. Okay.
You go through the whole area and like there's nothing out of the ordinary. If you guys really want to like tear his room apart, we can do that. But
chest, drawers, anything I could comb through just to get some more.
So I'm into that. Give me an investigation.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll say
start.
give a good investigation on this one.
Anybody want to help me look through?
I'll let a second person roll.
I got a 5.
I got a pretty good investigation roll.
In general, I'm cool.
That's a 17.
Okay. I was missed. This their area doesn't have any
13
bodies, so
plus
it's not as
4.
exciting.
That's pretty
to me.
good.
So,
Right.
Yeah.
So you search through his room and everything is in relative order. It is, and I guess the main notable thing is that it wasn't like he had taken a bunch of stuff. Like all his clothes are where they usually would be. Like his drawers are still full, and in fact, you find his like his little stash. I guess it'd be like a personal safe, but like you find his like lockbox full of like jewelry and money and stuff like that, and it's in its regular position. It's not like he took a bunch of shit. Yeah,
His money is in his lockbox, huh? Is it open?
You want to rob this guy?
I mean, I kind of do hate this guy.
Hey, Alistair, you want to rob this fucking guy?
You know what? Here's the thing. I believe even if this, I don't believe for a second this guy is innocent. So if we rob him, what is he gonna do? Report us?
Here. I'm gonna give you two thoughts here. I'm gonna be the angel and devil on your shoulder.
My angle and devil.
Well, yeah, I can be your angle or your devil. One, you are technically a government employee.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, sure. We'd be the first government employee.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on.
Fair enough. You got me there. Two, hey, I'm not going to say you can't steal from this guy.
Man.
I'm pretty sure I just countered the angel on the shoulder.
I missed this. What are we stealing?
Alistair is just rooting through the mayor's shit, and he's contemplating stealing a bunch of his money.
How much money is in here? Well, I don't know. Probably.
I'll only tell you if you steal it.
Oh. Man, fuck this guy. I don't trust government officials. I'm going to rob his ass.
Alistair gains 250 gold.
Oh my god! I have no idea how much that is. What is how much is that?
I don't do like bronze and silver and shit. There's one currency.
I love that I didn't even have to roll for that. Okay.
No, there's no. You just like you might as well just like there's an empty there's a wallet there. I take it.
Okay,
like,
sure. Yeah, this man is missing.
With my shitty roll, I'm like I'm in over my head. I can't focus. There's nothing really medical here.
But you blatantly see Alistair steal this money.
Yeah, that's fine.
Damn it.
I try to get Ash's attention as a man of like scholarly substance, and try to see if there's any like paperwork that would like meeting of the minds, like hey, like that would just look through like paperwork in terms of like announcing if there's any like deals, contracts with anybody. Like
it's
notes.
much more of a like residency over here. There's not like it seems that most of like the paperwork stuff he did keep in his office.
He wasn't taking confidential paperwork into his residency?
Hey, wow. How relevant is that? I mean, I don't know. Hey, listen, is there any indication that like if somebody was to speed read through this shit, is there anything that's like, oh, this is related to the case we're currently investigating?
I was gonna say, does he have a map specifically in his room that I can compare the map to?
There is in his office. There's like a map of Bright Harbor. Okay. It's a lot like it's way better made than the one you have. Like whereas this one has like the actual like districts of the city and like lines and like like street names, all stuff, and like it's blocked off well. Whereas the one that you guys have is more rudimentary. Like his map would have like individual buildings blocked out, whereas the map you guys have would just make them all into like one chunk.
I was to say like if you like put it up the thing, like you can't go like, oh, that's this or something like that. If you put it.
The only thing you'd be able to notice is like the stuff that is like they got wrong in like drawing the map from memory.
Okay. That's fair. Okay.
If the mayor's not here, I don't think we should dawdle here.
Yes,
we shouldn't dawdle.
There is a killer on the loose, and
his place not being messed up means he is associated in some way, either as a victim or as a guilty party. So
Does somebody know? Does anybody know if there is like a bank nearby that I could like personally put some money into?
Alistair, Alistair, you do not steal and then immediately deposit. You keep that
I don't know what you're...
close to
Okay,
the check.
Vin?
You gotta learn basic laundering policy.
You homie, Vin.
You gotta learn
I appreciate
how to
this.
steal.
I appreciate it.
You gotta go do the laundering mission from Saints Row 2, right?
I gotta clean my clothes. Yeah, I get it.
Okay. Are we ready to depart?
Yeah, Jones didn't try to leave or anything.
Yeah, Jones kind of like stood, just hanging, like not hanging out with you. Like he didn't say a fucking word to you.
No, that's fine. He's got some shit going on. I just wanted to make sure he wasn't.
And similarly, as
Prij?
as you guys exit the office, walking through the mess of like bodies, shattered wood, glass. It's a pretty rough sight. I mean, this is not the kind of shit you see in a regular small town. This is the kind of stuff you see in like an active like military place, like where or even like maybe like gangs or whatever. Like yeah,
I mean, people got killed in the mayor's office. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, and like this is not a huge town, and like at this point they've gone through probably upwards of like 15 guardsmen.
Oh,
yikes!
In like a few days.
Yeah,
population's taking a hit.
Yeah.
Based off the guards' muscle mass, they were, dude. I could have hired fucking kids better than these guys, honestly.
I appreciate that.
Watch child labor. Add that to the lore.
I was gonna. What did it say?
All right, ready to resume?
Yeah.
Let's play some Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
So you all exit the office, like I said, walking through all the bodies and shit. Jones doesn't say a thing as you guys walk across the town. Hands in his pockets, head down, eyes forward. And he's just kind of like he's not like running, but he is walking at a pretty hurried pace as he like sort of leads you along. After a while, Ash and Chiron, roll me a perception check.
We'll see. They're here.
Okay, that one I finally got a good roll.
Are you fucking serious, dude?
Jason didn't.
I rolled a 19.
I rolled a 6.
Ash, you realize that where you guys are walking currently, you're heading near that area where you, Chiron, and Teo ran along the boardwalk docks beforehand.
Okay, cool.
And in fact, you're somewhat near where you detected the magic and Teo dispelled it, and like you noticed that the tide was faking its height effectively.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And as you reach like basically the end of the boardwalk where the city ends and the water begins, or like in this case the river, because this is like where the river meets the bay effectively. Jones finally speaks and goes, "Down here," and just hops off the side of the dock, landing in the knee-high-ish water below.
Oh shit!
I do mention to Chiron. I do say to Chiron, basically, do you remember when we ran by here while chasing the Dictomancer?
Like for
I'm
Ash,
I'm not really trying to be like inform anything. I'm just sort of like being like, oh yeah, do you remember this?
Yeah, okay, cool, that's fine.
Yes, the water.
Man, I
pales in
thought
comparison.
crocodiles going into the sewers was like a myth,
You've never seen Waylon Jones.
You
then
can't
that guy's
say
that guy's in the sewers all the time.
What?
It's a Batman reference.
I get it.
No, I don't think you did.
Fantasy Batman.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's really good.
All right. Jones hopped off the side of the dock. Are you also doing that?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
I'm doing a
following
backflip. Are you kidding me?
For sure.
So you all land in like the knee to ankle depending high water. It's like this is clearly like they attempted to like make like a wooden walking area down here and it just flooded over and it never worked out properly. And Jones turns to walk underneath the boardwalk, stepping through like the web of like wooden cross beams and pylons until he is beside like the stone wall that makes the divide from like dock to city street. And there is a large sewer pipe coming out of the wall here with a round grate with like vertical wrought iron bars on it. And Jones places his claws on the metal and like basically wrenching a person-sized hole into it in like one motion.
That's awesome.
Makes it look relatively easy as he parts the metal enough for any of y'all to fit.
Is yoked.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking cool.
I thought it for a while now. He always slips away through the water. He's holed up in the old sewers here. A long time ago, the Cole was hiding out down here. Town flushed him out, somewhat literally. They wouldn't be dumb enough to come back and camp out down here, but I think he'd be precisely dumb enough to come and camp out down here.
So that's a pretty good idea. Not gonna lie, Jones.
He steps up into the sewer pipe and is resting on it and turns to face the five of you, kind of like he's giving a speech. And looking across all of you, he does in fact speak. Hey, before we do this, I appreciate you guys backing me up and being cool with the whole I use you to help me kick the cult's door in and all that thing.
Oh, Jones, it's cool. We're here.
We're here for this, man. They're gonna fuck those son of a bitches up.
Right, and that's why I'm real sorry, but you're not gonna be able to talk to the dick Demancer. Because I'm gonna go cut his throat out. And he bunches the metal back up in front of him, kind of sloppily bending the great clothes, and he takes off into the sewer.
I immediately bull rush the sewer grate.
Strength check, I like it. Give it to me, Denver.
Don't roll on that one, please.
Yeah, I would also like to not roll on that.
Wait.
Please,
Can I react quick enough to cast what you call it?
I didn't say what
inspiration
the number was yet. So if you want to do,
not on this one, but it don't worry, you'll see.
Fair.
Might not matter. I got a 23.
Oh wow!
So you bash into the grate.
It's
and
paper.
It sort of bends, but it hasn't parted enough.
It was a
now
23.
Denver, give me a strength check, and somebody else also give me a strength check added to Denver's.
Can I cast guidance on this as well? On Denver?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. I'm not the strength guy.
Sure, you can also just help, but you can also cast.
I'm not the strength person. I have a -2 on strength.
I'll walk up and start fucking pulling out a grate if you want me to.
It's probably Chiron. It's gotta be Chiron.
Chiron and Denver, give me a strength check. If you want to cast guidance, at least go for it.
Go for it.
Does anyone need to help me if I net 20?
Yo, Denver, let's go.
So treating this like a round of combat, effectively, like a micro round of combat. This, you bash it, you take a second, and you bash it again. Let's just call that 6 total seconds. Chiron's ready to go help you, and you just go ahead.
I crack my knuckles and I'm ready to help. I'm stretching
as Denver busts the grate open.
You loop one of the bucklers through the grate, Denver, and grab one strap with one hand, one strap with the other, and just reel back.
That's fucking
and just
cool.
Yank this, basically the grate cover off the thing, and it just falls into the mud with a big, satisfying thunk.
That's so cool.
And congratulations, you opened the sewer. And Jones has lost sight, but you can still hear the splashing of his
we going.
footsteps ahead.
We going.
I mean,
we're running. I'm running.
We got a dick to crush and a croc to save.
I'm mobile, so I'm full fucking Chiron sprinting actually.
Yeah, track him down.
It takes
as fast as we can.
It takes a second or two for you all to climb up into the grate. But you do it, and you are in what's basically ankle high wastewater. It's not entirely
Wait. Ankle high waist. Oh, waist. Waist is in poop, not waist is in the body part waist. Okay,
waist is in the literal sense.
Yeah. No, I got you.
Chris, when I start sprinting, I move 100 feet per 6 seconds.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah. I would hope that's enough to catch him, baby.
We don't know anything about this man's race, but it's fast.
I turn like a boar. I have the mobile feat, so. And actually, when I'm dashing, bad terrain doesn't even cost extra for me. So.
Oh my god! His Chiron's pronouns are he blur.
I actually run on the side of the wall.
Wow, Zach, that was terrible.
Come on, that wasn't that bad.
That was
really
terrible.
Come on.
Oh my god.
He blur. Come on, that wasn't that bad.
Oh, that was one of your worst.
No.
Yeah, it was.
Oh man.
Oh.
If Alistair said that out loud, I'm pretty sure we'd have the character kill him. Actually.
No, that was Zach. Which is maybe worse.
Groner Wizard says the joke was a blur to him.
You run like an average of like I think like 21 miles an hour, which is insane.
I'm pretty fast.
You're disgusting. Maybe, yeah, I might not even know that math like too generously against you. Like I think you're just a fucking absolute.
I would hope
specimen.
that eventually I catch up to Jones, and I'm like running beside him like this, like "What's up, Jones?" and like have like my arm like "Hey, buddy."
So I like that. I'm gonna say that you are like taking a steady lead out against your team here. Obviously, you know, like you have to turn somewhat frequently, so you can't. There's not like a straightaway to gun on, but you are definitely beating the rest of the team here in speed. And as okay, so rounding a corner, you're sort of like into almost like a labyrinth of sewer pipes. However, none of them are really big enough to jump in necessarily. So like you're on a pretty designated path that you can follow. Give me a perception check, Chiron.
Using a different dice.
This is fucking Mario using the.
I'm using a different dice, please. Okay, thank God it was the fucking. We gotta say it was the dice. I got a 22.
So as you're like approaching a junction in the sewer, you hear a noise. It sounds like maybe like a loud bang and a crash, and then a splash of water and a growl, like a guttural noise.
Okay.
And I assume you take the route that goes towards.
Sure.
the
Yeah.
And rounding a corner, it's Jones, sort of laid out against the wall, or I guess the wall of the sewer, clearly bleeding, like profuse amounts of blood underneath his coat on his, I guess, shirt.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Fuck! He's here. He hit me with some fucking bullshit."
I take a vial of one of my like poisons, throw it against the sewer wall, and hopefully it went the fucking like purple like liquid goes and tries to leave a trail of where I came from, so that the team can easily follow that path a little bit better if they see that deep through the water. And then I try to address Jones's wounds. I'm fascinated because man, that crocodile wounds! Holy shit! This is
so as you're like trying to like go and give him medical aid, he's like, no, fuck. Can't fucking believe this shit. He's trying to get out. You have to stop him. Don't let him get away.
Quick glance, and then I'll run. Is his his damage mark the same as the guys who were in the mayor's office?
You can't really see because it's like through his shirt.
Damn it.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna say leave that as that. Damn. Rest of the team. How about give me a group athletics check for the four of you.
Okay, let's go, guys.
Everybody roll an athletics.
Let's go, guys.
Oh, baby, let's go.
Gotcha. I'm not terrible at
no, athletics is not good for me. That's a 17, though. Let's fucking go.
Okay.
21.
Let's go.
I rolled a 9 in athletics.
Okay. Well, you know.
Okay, I can live with that. Elise?
9.
Okay.
Jumper, I'll call that a break. Jumper is a fucking specimen right now. So yeah, you
my highest skill.
So Chiron, you bolt ahead, following basically like Jones is like, he's that way, and you run, and then a few moments later, the rest of you round a corner and see Jones. He's like, hey, he's trying to like flag you down, and I'm not gonna reread that line, so I'll just say, don't let him get away, please. Your buddy went that way. I'll catch up as soon as I can. And he's like fumbling in his coat to pull out a potion, and he like yanking the cork out with his teeth.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Man, the one thing this is out of character. One thing I hate is that he said he went that way and not the mayor or the Dictamancer went that way. It's just a male identifying character, and that's not great.
It's something.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm in full pursuit. We're going.
I'm sprinting.
You're not stopping by Jones. Just gonna keep going.
Jones has his potion.
No, yeah, I'm just making sure.
I mean, if he's not dying, like I can cast heal wounds, but like if he's not dying, then I'm running.
Like if you start to cast a spell, he's like go,
Yeah,
don't waste time.
okay.
Let's take 6 seconds to cast a spell.
I swan to John, if Jones is a bad guy, I'm going to be really mad.
I'm going to take that shield I gave him and bash his skull open if he is.
Chris, if you made the character that we like a bad guy,
interrupting me.
just saying.
God damn it. So you guys all run ahead into the maze of sewer pipes, and it's like I was saying, Karen, it's really one main path that's big enough for both of you. John Verrick's good who can maybe fit into like one of the smaller ones, but like it's
Excuse you? I'm a giant.
Okay, these are like sluiceways that feed into a main system. They're not really designed to run around in. So there's really just the one access area that you guys are running through. Most of the side paths aren't big enough to fit a grown ass person into it. Chiron.
Yes.
Ahead of you, you are just gunning it, fucking marathon runner over here. And then you enter, like suddenly the tunnels expand into a full room, much larger than any other part of the sewer. The walls are marked with very old, like weathered symbols, mostly old magic or cultish in nature. But most of them have been like covered up by like hanging cloth or even like something growing over them, or rather like home items, like homey items. And up ahead, just outside of the water on like a raised bit of stone, there's a small setup. A bed, a table or two, some crates, chests, a rather gross and stained sofa. And on that sofa is, well, that's the Dictomancer. Just kind of hanging out.
Did he notice me
Son
real
of
quick?
a bitch.
Did he notice me?
No, he's just like, he's like eating a snack on his couch. He's like leaning back.
All right, I'll get up. Like I don't know how big this room is. I'll get up against the side of the wall.
It's like pretty sizable.
Okay.
Okay, so you're still in the water area. So give me a stealth check to make sure you don't like make a noise.
Oh God, are we doing
15.
stealth again?
Not you.
Okay, yeah.
Not you,
He hasn't really noticed you.
And I'll start like I'll get like where I'm at. I'm feeling good, and I start army crawling towards him.
Okay. through the
snake.
Like surrender, like this.
Snake.
Yeah. Well, I guess it is through the water. Yeah. But I can steep.
I'll give it to you. Sure, why not?
I guess I can start like popping up through the water
Jason
every once in a
receives
while.
one.
It's not deep enough for that.
Yeah.
Jason receives 1 tuberculosis.
I got the mask on.
Yeah, it's like I was saying, like it's ankle to knee high, so you can't swim in it, but you can like try to be stealthy, and I'm cool with that. The rest of you, as you're rounding the corner, give me a group stealth check.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, we could
Minus Junver, this is gonna be great. That's a what's my stealth?
This fucking
Plus
dice, man.
4? Damn, that's a 16.
5, and I think I don't add anything to that.
I rolled an 11.
Yeah, no, that's a 5.
Wow.
So, despite Chiron's efforts,
I got a 16. That's not bad. That's pretty good.
it's a group check. It's pass or
No,
fail.
I get it.
Hey, folks,
No,
what'd you get?
I get it.
we gotta check 2 boxes off on the bingo sheet at once.
Did you get a nat one again?
I did get a nat 1 again.
Yeah.
I have disadvantage. It's like one of the it's like such a high chance of getting it.
Well, they'll notice you guys. They won't
It is
notice me.
1 out of 20 times 2 of you getting.
That's not how that works on disadvantage. But yeah.
Listen.
went to theater school, not math school.
If you're statistic nerds, I want you to get fucked. Just let me.
They deserve it. That's what I'm saying.
They do deserve it. If
No,
you are,
it's
if you
No, I'm saying they deserve
if
to
you
get laid.
are a statistics nerd, you deserve to get fucked.
Okay.
No, I'm saying they deserve to get laid.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so you four chuckle fucks basically come around the corner making a big splashing metal clanging noise.
I'm so mad.
And the Dictomancer does in fact turn and see this. Chiron, he has not noticed you.
Good.
At least far
I
as you
did good.
He's eating on his couch and he turns, "Oh hey buddies, you guys want some cheese? Nice and wet. Wait, how'd y'all get in here?"
So you weren't the one that attacked Jones.
No. I say quickly. What kind of cheese, buddy?
The wet kind.
Give me the wets.
He's eating slices of cheese, and you can tell they're sopping wet.
I can't tell what's worse.
No,
the sewer
no.
water I'm swimming through, or
I'm
fucking
presumably
Alistair right
looking
now.
at Chiron being like wink wink while trying to distract the Dictomancer. That's what I'm doing.
Get
here.
closer.
No, I'm fine with that. You can start like walking.
Can I give you a
closer towards-
performance check or something?
No,
for
no, no,
this?
no, no, I'm fine with this
Okay.
currently. You're walking a little closer. Maybe you even get to like the dry part of his like little
The dry
house.
part of his wets, yeah.
Wait, how'd y'all get in here?
It's wild. You won't even believe this. We were following this crazy monster who we think is responsible for the ship attacks.
Oh, the street sharks! I told them to fuck off. This is my territory.
Yo, the Street Shark's pretty cool, not gonna lie. Huge fan over here.
As you are approaching,
Yeah.
the Dictomancer seems to remember that you guys are enemies.
No,
and he scrambles to get his staff. He's dropping his cheese on the floor.
Did he get to his staff? Because if not, I'll dash and try to race him to it.
No.
I will dash. I guess
yeah,
I'll instead of going stealth, I'll break stealth, dash, and try to get to the staff.
So
And
Chiron.
I'll even do this. I'll step in the fucking wind if I have to. I don't even give a fuck.
Okay. Here's what I'll say. If you step
So I
in the
can
wind,
dash twice.
if you just regular dash, it's just going to be you checking if you can get there. If you step in the wind, I'm going to let Alistair do something as well.
I'm
to
gonna
help
step in
out.
the wind, which is one high point to dash and disengage as a bonus action. So I would technically action dash and bonus action dash.
So you basically like zoom out of the water like the
Yeah.
fucking Flash.
Yeah.
Alistair, while he's gunning it, I'm gonna give me just a strength check, and you're just gonna basically try to like box out the Dictomancer.
Strength?
So he.
Oh, I
Fine,
knew he was.
it can,
Can it
fine,
be-
it can be Dex. It can be Dex.
Okay, thank you.
You whiny boy.
I'm moving 200 feet in 6 seconds.
So you're just trying to box out the Dictomancer while he's trying to get to the staff.
Yeah, that's fair. Hey, guess what? That's a dirty 24. Sorry, 22.
Okay.
22.
Okay, so
pretty good.
so you like kind of like get in his way and like which way did he go? And Chiron manages to get to his staff before he's able to.
and I start running away with it.
So you have the Dictomancer staff. It's sticky.
Oh, that's the worst.
Hey, look, I've touched a lot worse in my
I'm
professional.
sure you have, Chiron.
So you know what? I'm good. I got gloves on. We're fine.
What's the big idea?
And I take the staff and try to just get it away from him as far as possible.
Hey, that was my aunt.
Look,
Mr. the Dictomancer, we aren't here to kill you. At least not yet. At least we're
what
here to give you
a
chance.
statement to open with, sure.
I like that sentence, and then it got substantially worse.
Yeah?
Look, do you know anything about how do I put this?
Consider your next words very
Consider your
carefully.
next words very carefully.
and why
What
they
were you doing in last probably day?
why they're doing that? I threaten to break the staff if he doesn't like. I'll kind of be like, this thing's
Ooh,
going
okay,
above
okay.
like my knee if
Yeah.
they kind of like get his attention.
Hey, that's got all my favorite nudie drawings on it. Don't break that.
Oh,
What have you done in the last day? Anything specific?
Let's see. I woke up, masturbated, made some cheese, masturbated.
I hate it so much. I knew you were gonna say masturbated twice, and I'm so mad that it happened still.
Oh, only twice? You didn't let him finish.
no,
yeah.
I know it's gonna happen again.
For the sanctity of this is a podcast, the Dictomancer goes into his daily routine. It's not enviable. It mostly consists of doing one activity and then jerking off. He did, over the previous day, steal some food, break into someone's house and steal underwear because he needed the ones back that he put on Junver's head.
I hate this.
Then he just kind of hung around and tried to get conversations going about how cool he was, and it wasn't taken.
Great.
Can
And
we
you're
get
telling the truth.
can we get an insight check from any of us to determine if that was being truthful or not?
Sure. Junver, go ahead.
Oh, not Junver. Why would you ask Junver?
I'm actually proficient in insight. It's not as bad as it could be.
Oh, I dropped my die.
No, never the thing you want to hear.
Ooh, that is a 22.
Oh, that's really good.
Like he's an oddball. So it's like it's hard to tell how much on level is. It's also hard to tell how much he believes the shit he's saying in general. However, from what you can tell about the way he behaves, this is like he believes what he is saying to be the truth. Like he's like, yeah, this is my daily schedule. This is what I do. Get a big whoop on a fight about it.
Yeah. Chris, sorry to once again jump slightly back in time. How
Yeah.
linear was our path to get here?
So it was like there were various left and rights. However, once you reached the Jones point, it was pretty direct.
Once you reach
In
the
fact,
Jones
if you
point.
if you like ran, if you just like kept running, like if Chiron didn't see Jones, like if you just kept running, you could have been lost in here for a substantial amount of time. It is a relatively big sewer system. It runs the span of most of the town.
But
Okay.
since where we found Jones, it's been a straight shot.
More or less, yeah. Like
Okay.
there's been no turn opportunities.
I know this is bad for role playing, but like, can Ash mutter "fuck" under his breath and go sprinting back out of this room?
Sure.
Okay, I mutter "fuck" under my breath and go sprinting back out of this room.
Okay. What are we doing with the Dictamancer in the meantime? Well,
I still have the staff. I'm just trying to keep it away from why they interrogate him or do what they need to do. That's
Are we the first intruders we've seen today?
Huh? Oh, yeah. First one's in a long time. Nobody
Great.
comes to hang out anymore.
Great. Come with us. We're on your side for the next
I have
15 minutes.
another question or two before we do that. Do you write the graffiti in town
Huh?
about
Oh,
yourself?
Yeah. Nobody fucks with the Dictamancer. I gotta let him know.
Oh,
Whoa.
Okay.
You shouldn't have said that.
that's a wild thing to admit.
Oh, this staff is actually amazing.
That's the thing. He wouldn't admit it if he knew that his name, that phrase was written in
Janva,
blood
I love
in the
you,
ground.
but he might still admit that. Just put that one out
this
there.
staff is utterly amazing. It can only come from a person with such grand taste in all things dick
Okay.
and all kinds of
Man,
nasty
sir.
things.
Hey, Ash, what's your AC?
Fuck.
Yeah, you're good.
Shit,
13.
the bad roll.
Okay,
Yeah.
roll a con check. DM it to me. Don't say it aloud.
I'm pretty sure
Shit,
I'm worried that
shit.
the wound on Jones might have been
Oh,
similar.
no.
Yeah.
The music's super dramatic right now.
It's so dramatic and I love it.
Okay.
Oh.
A loud noise rings across the sewer, and a blast of what can best be described as magical energy surges by the four of you remaining in the room. And a bolt of what looks to be blue lightning flies across the water and stone and crashes into the Dictamancer, flattening him against the wall and sending him to the floor with a thud.
Fuck.
And
Great.
you all turn to see Jones
God fucking damn it!
Fuck you.
holding his handgun in one hand that's crackling with an alarming amount of magical energy, and like by the other hand holding Ash by the collar and kind of like tosses him towards you.
Is Ash
Fuck
knocked
you,
out or like?
Ash is conscious. Ash is like almost like tased, like he's still like crackling with energy. And Ash, you are going to take some damage off that, my boy. That is going to be that's 9 damage.
Alright.
I'm sorry, that's a 6. I'm an idiot. It's upside down.
So I take
so-
6 damage.
You take 6 damage, and you were stunned for a moment. So, for what happened to Ash, so we will rewind in time one last time. Ash, you basically gunned it back out into the hallway just in time to see Jones basically standing there and loading a crystal into his gun. And then as he sees you approaching, without saying anything, he raises and fired at you.
God damn it.
God fucking Chris. You bitch.
You broke our hearts. You broke our hearts, Chris, you son of a bitch.
I couldn't believe it. I mean, really, when even the wind yoinkers made more sense. But you 5 went there, somehow made it out alive wasn't them. Then the broken sky. I mean, all the smart money was on them, right? It fits their whole shtick to a T, all the magic, all the weird stuff. But you five went in? Nothing. All you found was that scrap of Imperial paper. Well, I found that, didn't I? How about that? And then, somehow, weirdly, it all came back to the Dictamancer. It just didn't make any sense. I mean, how'd he trash the dock while running from you? Why would he tear up from the mayor's office? Why would he kill that many people? Since when has he done any of that stuff? Why would the Dictamancer steal a boat? What the fuck's he gonna do with a boat? Why would he go through all this? Just for kicks? I mean, he couldn't be that crazy. Really? By all accounts, it just doesn't make sense. But there I was, standing here in the sewer water, watching as he killed all five of you. One after the other, after the other. It was gross. It was absurd. It really was.
I fire a fucking guiding bolt at him right now.
We roll an initiative. Yeah.
Yeah, we can roll initiative and cut off his villain speech. I'm fine with that.
I'm not gonna, but he says, I'm gonna kill all four of you.
Dude,
like,
I'm so mad! Oh!
I know where he's going with this. Fucking. Oh,
this is gonna be good.
Why would he do it, though?
12 initiative.
You know, Zach? I guess we'll never know, huh?
Yeah, we'll
we
never
did
know.
stop his villain speech.